Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're tackling a big one. A goal that feels monumental for so many people. Making your first $10,000. Whether you want to build a side hustle, start a business, or just create a solid financial buffer, that first 10K is a huge milestone. It's not just about the money. It's about proving to yourself that you can do it. So how do you actually get there? In this video, I'm going to break down the entire journey into a clear, actionable roadmap. We'll cover everything from mindset and strategy to the practical steps you can take starting today. Forget the get-rich-quick schemes. This is about building something real and sustainable. Ready to start your journey? Let's dive in. First things first, we need to talk about mindset. This is the foundation for everything else. Earning your first $10,000 is more of a mental game than you might think. You're going to face self-doubt, you'll feel overwhelmed, and you'll definitely make mistakes. The key is to shift from a what if I fail mindset to a how will I succeed mindset. See this journey not as a single terrifying mountain to climb, but as a series of small, manageable hills. Each small win, whether it's learning a new skill or making your first dollar, is progress. Celebrate it. Surround yourself with positive influences, whether that's books, podcasts, or online communities. You need to believe deep down that this goal is achievable for you. Because it absolutely is. Now for the strategy, let's get practical. Your first $10,000 isn't going to magically appear. You need a plan. The most effective way to start is by focusing on one thing. Don't try to be a freelance writer, a dropshipper, and a stock market genius all at once. That's a recipe for burnout. Pick one path. How do you choose? I recommend a simple framework. Find the intersection of what you're good at, what you enjoy, and what people will actually pay for. Maybe you're great at organizing and people would pay for home organization services. Maybe you love graphic design and can create logos for small businesses. Or perhaps you're a skilled writer and can offer content for blogs. Let's break down the options. Broadly, there are three main paths to your first 10K. The first is selling a service. This is often the fastest route. You're leveraging a skill you already have. Think about things like freelance writing, graphic design, video editing, social media management, tutoring, or even handy person services. The startup costs are usually very low. Your main investment is your time. You can find clients on platforms like Upwork, Fiverr, or even by reaching out to local businesses. The goal is to get your first client, deliver amazing results, get a testimonial, and then use that to get the next client. You don't need a fancy website to start. A simple portfolio and a clear offer are enough. The second path is selling a product. This could be a physical product or a digital one. For physical products, you might think of e-commerce, like dropshipping or creating your own handmade goods to sell on a platform like Etsy. This path can have higher startup costs and more complex logistics, like shipping and inventory. But the potential for scaling is huge. On the other hand, you could create a digital product. This might be an ebook, a short online course, a set of templates, or a meal plan. The beauty of digital products is that you create them once and can sell them over and over again. The upfront work is significant, but once it's done, the sales process can be largely automated. The third path is what I call the gig economy or side hustle approach. This involves using apps and platforms to make money in your spare time. Think about food delivery, ride-sharing, or task-based apps like TaskRabbit. This path offers incredible flexibility. You can work when you want, for as long as you want. While the hourly rate might not be as high as a specialized service, it's a reliable way to stack cash quickly. You could even combine this with another path. For example, you could deliver food in the evenings to fund the startup costs for your Etsy shop. The key here is consistency. Even an extra $100 or $200 a week adds up incredibly fast over a few months. So you've chosen a path. What's next? The action phase. Let's say you chose to offer a service like freelance writing. Your next step is not to build a perfect website. It's to get your first paying client. How? Make a list of 20 potential businesses that could use your service. Send them a personalized email. Don't just say, "I'm a writer, hire me." Instead say, "I noticed your blog hasn't been updated in a while. I have some ideas for articles that could really engage your audience. Can I send them over?" You're providing value upfront. You will face rejection. A lot of it. But if you send 20 emails and one person says yes, you're in business. Your first client is the hardest. The second is easier. Now, let's talk about pricing. This is where so many people get stuck. They undercharge because of imposter syndrome. Here's a simple rule. Do not compete on being the cheapest. Compete on being the best value. When you're starting, you might offer a slightly lower rate to build your portfolio, but have a clear plan to increase your prices after your first 3 to 5 clients. For example, if you're a designer, your goal isn't just to make a logo. Your goal is to create a brand identity that helps your client make more money. Frame your service around the result you provide, not just the task you perform. This allows you to charge premium prices. As the money starts coming in, what do you do with it? The goal is to get to $10,000, so you need to be smart. Create a separate bank account specifically for your earnings. This keeps it mentally separate from your personal spending money. As you earn, track everything. Every dollar in, every dollar out. This isn't just about accounting, it's about motivation. Seeing that number climb from 100 to 500 to 1,000 is an incredible feeling. It builds momentum. Also, consider reinvesting a small portion of your earnings back into your hustle. Maybe that means buying a better piece of software, taking a course to improve your skills, or running a small ad campaign. Smart reinvestment accelerates your growth. Let's put this all together in a hypothetical timeline. Month 1. You focus on choosing your path and getting your first client or making your first sale. Maybe you only make a few $100s. That's a huge win. Month 2. You use the testimonial from your first client to land 2 or 3 more. You're refining your process and gaining confidence. You might hit your first $1,000 in earnings. Month 3 and 4. You're starting to get referrals, you're more efficient. You increase your prices. Your income starts to snowball. Suddenly, making a few $1,000s a month doesn't seem impossible. Before you know it, you're looking at your bank account and seeing that 5-figure number. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Consistency is your superpower. Finally, remember to be patient with yourself. This journey is unique to you. Your friend might have hit $10,000 in 3 months selling products, while your path with a service might take 6. That's perfectly okay. Don't fall into the comparison trap. Focus on your own progress, on learning from your mistakes, and on consistently showing up day after day. Earning your first $10,000 is a transformative experience. It will teach you more about business, marketing, and yourself than any book ever could. It builds a foundation of skills and confidence that you will carry with you for the rest of your life. The journey is tough, but the destination and what you become along the way is worth every single step. So that's the roadmap. It's not magic, it's a process. Mindset, strategy, and consistent action. Pick your path, get your first customer, price for value, and manage your money wisely. You have everything you need to start this journey right now. What's one small step you can take today after watching this video? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you're working on. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos to help you build your dream life. I'll see you in the next one.